show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Nice night for baseball here. City of brotherly love. Mookie Betts will get us started. And the home opener is underway. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Tucker throws right, bats left. Batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over .370. What a stop! To second, pulls him off the bag. And it's fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Flying around third is Betts. He scores and they have the lead. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. And a foul ball. Tucker, the runner at third. Smith at second with one away.
Ball, that's in.
Gonna count 1-2. Shot into the gap should score at least one. One run across. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, safe at second, and he gets back in.
Batting seventh, second baseman Simon Edmonds.
Late with the swing there. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it from his knees to throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Air right side. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting second, second baseman Edmundo Sosa.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-2. Absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to second. But I think at this point, he wants to get him off.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Alec Bohm. Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Tag, and he's out at the play. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Marsh gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Aaron Nola the strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie digs in here. That one lifted to left. Marsh on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Ohtani. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
That's a ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Stays alive. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hernandez snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jay31rodriguez steps in. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Muncy. There's 1. Double play. What a twin. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. High fly ball out to left field. Marsh on his way over, and there's one away.
Ball.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game. Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Nope. Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Just
Ball. That's
missed.
outside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground at first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Sosa to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Turner runs. In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2-0.
Here, work.
Turner, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Start of the fourth, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that one hammered. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Swings over the top of that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Garcia settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
On the ground right side, Sosa in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the fourth, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it. Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. That's smashed towards center. And there's one down. So now, with one away and a man at second, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Flying to left his first time. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's off the inside corner. Ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the fifth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side. A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Popped in the air, left side. 2 away.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Turner in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Ball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's too low. 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into...
Rudder takes off. Foul ball there. Turner off of first with 2 away. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Rudder goes again. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the dirt. Runner on the move again. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Inside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. Jose Alvarado on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. Smoked into left field, base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That one ripped, but foul. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-0. And here comes Tommy Edman. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. So the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That's way outside, and it's 2-1. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Popped up. Muncy takes it in for the out. Out number 2. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second. Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Phillies. Otto Kemp looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. That's a base hit. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. Comes real Muto. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. He's in there.
That's got 3 hits in a row for the offense. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next offering is fouled back.
That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. There's a strike. Alvarado, a 6'2 southpaw, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the seventh.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second.
That's inside. Ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Up the middle. And a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just to...
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jonathan Boulder.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
No, that's down. Ball.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Good eye right there.
Ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out to center. Crawford should have this one. 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
For the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground. And that chance handled. That ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. Right through there for a strike. To third. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Well struck left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. Runner from third in to score. It's 7-2. And he'll reach second with 1. One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
No, that's out.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Nope, that's in.
And it stays fair. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
That is the inning. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Ripped into right field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to...
Sosa, glove flip for one, double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 8th, Otto Kemp. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz. And he swings through that one. Late with the swing there.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That missed. That's the ball.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
No, that missed.
The Phils trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is hammered right field. Tucker going back. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's it out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2-2 now. Swings, throw it, and that's a strike. Back here in Philadelphia. Now. That one in triple digits.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Caught and missed. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. This one in the air, center field. Pajas under this one. And there's one down. Kyle Schwartz. Comes up to hit here. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. You know, save. That's a stolen base. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Man at second. That one off the mark. Well, the count is filled up. Outside ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch is outside. Nice grab. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long